else like me. I'm not worried about the ring you wear, 'cause as long as no one knows, then no.
Uncle Kracker proclaimed his innocence after being accused and arrested for a sexual assault in North Carolina late last week, August 17th. Kracker was charged with a second-degree forcible sex offense and was released on $75,000 bond. He told People magazine that the charges were regrettable and weren't the, quote, sort of thing I would do. He said that as a father of 3 girls, the charges he was accused of would be something he wouldn't stand for. Kracker got his start as a member of Kid Rock's Twisted Brown Trucker Band, and he said that he's really a family man.
Nowadays, people just don't even recognize marriage as anything. It just seems like there's not a lot of things sacred anymore, and marriage is definitely one of them. And it would have been easier to do away with it, and a lot of people do get divorced because, you know what, divorce, it's I wouldn't wish it upon anybody because it's one of the toughest things that I've ever had to go through, and thank God I didn't have to finalize it. But you know, it was about a week away, and there was nothing pretty about divorce. But I mean, in hindsight, divorce was actually the easy thing to do. You know, it was really easy. It was easier to file for divorce and say F it, and it was easier to get rid of it. It was easier to throw it away. It was easier, but you know, but I don't think that's. It just wasn't me at the time, and I think I don't know what the point was that made me. But actually, I don't think it was ever an issue. I think that from the get, it wasn't something that I was willing to do.
Kracker talked about the break between himself and Twisted Brown Trucker.
Yeah, the marriage was on the brink, and I guess I did. I had to quit everything for a minute. You know, there was a point in time where you know, it wasn't looking so good on the home front, and you know, when you have a wife and you have a couple daughters, and it's just not easy to walk away. So, you know, rather than walk away from, you know, the wife and the kids, I would have rather walked away from this. So when it came to taking a big break and, you know, taking a big look and jumping back, I kind of quit for a minute. You just have to rethink things, I guess. I mean, and I think my main problem with everything was just not thinking, period, anymore. It got to a point where you just didn't think about that. You only thought about the one thing at hand, and that was go, 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 go. And, you know, you forget. I mean, you don't forget, but things tend to slip your mind here and there. But I did quit for a minute, and I would have rather left this than leave that, I guess.
Kracker caught up with country star Kenny Chesney the night after his arrest to perform their hit duet, When the Sun Goes Down. Kracker, famous for his hit Follow Me and a cover of Drift Away, was arrested after a 26-year-old woman alleged Kracker had committed a sexual act against her at the S Lounge, where he was scheduled to perform.
Ship is now sailing, and I've wasted all